Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are never an easy out. Malcolm Brogdon says this team always exceeds the expectations. It takes after the Midwest city that fights for everything they have. We've got the building blocks to be elite and to win a championship ultimately. Kevin, you gotta like that kind of confidence.
And those kind of words, DA, right, from a guy that leads like he does. Terrific story. Thank you, David. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their roster.
Missing a valued contributor, that can be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
Here are the five for the Raptors. Van Vliet and Anunoby are your wingmen. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And it's Ellington in at the point. And for Indiana, in the post, it's Sabonis and Turner. The guard pair are Brogdon and LeVert. And it's Warren in at the 3 spot. And both teams tonight, Greg, can go deep into their benches. It seems like a growing trend.
Yeah, I think teams are digging deeper more than ever before, and even getting into two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys.
So Indiana wins the tip. Now here's Brogdon. Ellington defending, releases, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Malcolm Brogdon has been rock solid since he won the Rookie of the Year award. This guy's capable as a scorer, and what a pretty pass there.
Sabonis with the steal. Brogdon looking it over. Shot clock at 6. Warren against Siakam. From the stripe. It's hauled in by the Raptors. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, and that one, their rebounding was the difference. Big disparity between the two teams.
That was a coach's dream, to get that kind of effort and intensity on the glass, and for it to pay those kinds of dividends, critical.
Now, here's Brogdon. 24-point outing in their last game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
And the wide-open shot from Warren sinks the three-pointer. Warren's got his second bucket of the night.
Wow, if T.J. Warren makes threes with consistency, it will unlock every other aspect of his game, and that's significant, guys.
Now, here's Ellington. Really played well against Orlando in his last outing. Takes the 3, bangs home the trifecta.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Brogdon with it. Ellington defending. Here's Brogdon to the middle. Sabonis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And after averaging just 6 points per game as a rookie, Domantas Sabonis was moved by the Thunder to the Pacers.
Yeah, think about it. He was the key part of the trade sending Paul George to Oklahoma City. And all Domantas has done since that deal, guys, improve his game. He has become one of the elite skilled bigs in the league. He's been named to a couple All-Star games. This guy has proved to be a great value for the Pacers.
And he makes the first.
And a lot can be said about Domantas Sabonis' scoring ability. But everything else he does, he also excels at. Also a terrific passer for a big man.
And Sabonis drops them both. You know, when you think about the other areas where Sabonis stands out, rebounding has to come to mind as well.
Yeah, and Kevin, he's a guy who fights for possessions, not going to overwhelm you. But he knows his team relies on him to be a force on the glass, so he's never afraid to get physical to win those battles.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Passes it to Van Vliet. And he uses the glass on the lane.
Boy, at his size, Fred Van Vliet has to be so crafty on the interior. Defense has nothing for him there.
And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. 4-point game. And he drives in, and it's blocked. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile one block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Just 4 to shoot. From deep. He's off on that one. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. The pass to Van Vliet. He is looking for Siakam and finds him.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred Van Vliet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
The Pacers have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Brogdon outside. Sabonis inside. Covered by Barnes. Good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. They need to be talking to each other.
Van Vliet can't get it to go. Indiana leading by 4. And here is Brogdon, still looking for his first bucket in this one.
A moment here to see some numbers for Miles Turner. Last year, getting it done. He was around 12 points a game, almost 3.5 blocks and 6 rebounds. And not many players possess his kind of ability to protect the rim. I mean, you look at the block total, pretty remarkable.
Well, I love it. Drivers think they see a crease to the lane and go for it. And eventually, he shuts the door.
The Pacers have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. To the inside. And stolen by Ellington. Fast break, Toronto. From deep 3-point range. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession. You know, these are the guys you need to be aware of. If you don't want your pocket picked, here are last season's steals leaders. You take a look at McConnell, such quick hands, second in the NBA. And, of course, Fred Van Vliet. This is another guy who can defend so very well. Such quick reflexes.
And with all the steals these two came away with, they probably put a thought in the back of every opponent's head, and it wasn't a very good thought.
Warren the pass to Brogdon. Shoots over Ellington, and it comes off the front of the rim.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Cans it from downtown.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Now, here's Warren. He has 7. Pass to Brogdon. Shoots it. It's deflected. Now here's Ellington. He's guarded closely. LeVert against Van Vliet. And that one's drained from the low block. Van Vliet's got his second basket of the game.
This is what you love about Fred Van Vliet. He knows exactly what his team needs. If you need him to score it, he'll score it. You need him to find a teammate, he will.
Who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise! All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on to give out for your base mates.
A moment to check out the numbers for Fred Van Vliet. Last season, he played outstanding. 3rd in steals, 15th in free throw percentage, And he also finished in the top 20 of the assist rankings, making plays for others and making his teammates better.
And he sported some of the quickest hands in the league last year, putting him top 3 in steals. He was consistently all over the basketball. Now, here's Brogdon. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Turner. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Toronto's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
Here's Brogdon. Pass to Sabonis. Shot to stop the run. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Warren for 3. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana. Right side Warren. Screen by Sabonis. From 13. Again, the miss by Warren. Raptors leading by 3. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Now, here's Siakam. The baseline J off the mark. And LeVert, here we go. No good with the layup.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And Siakam throws it down.
6'9" with excellent elevation. No trouble at the cup for Siakam.
And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
But how about the job they got from their bench? That productivity was a major part of the outcome. Well, efficiency is everything, right? So far in this one, this guy has been on the money.
Mikhailuk passes to Ellington. Launches it. LeVert grabs the miss.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
McConnell with it. No points in the game yet for him. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 5. Swiped away. Now Ellington. The three-pointer is right on target. And the Raptors lead by 6.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now here's LeVert. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Brooklyn.
He was also an excellent setup man as well. This guy was cutting the defense to shreds with incredible passing.
Now Siakam. Following the three-point attempt by Miles Turner. Siakam a screen on LeVert. Here's Mikhailuk. Nice D from Warren. Pacers trail by 6. Passes it to McConnell. Here's Turner, and it's slammed in by Turner.
Miles Turner is simply a workhorse. I mean, he keeps plays alive with his length and activity.
Here's Toronto now. They're on a 16-6 run. Now here's Ellington. He's covered by McConnell. 5 to shoot. Here's Mikhailuk. His three-pointer's off the mark. Indiana's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Warren kicks to McConnell. Now here's LeVert. Tight defense on him. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
You know, Caris LeVert really delivers exactly what you want from a guy at his position. Points.
Right. For Karras, it's about capitalizing on every opportunity the defense gives you. He's got enough range to complement an elite driving game. This is a guy who can get you a bucket when you need it.
This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall. Talk about early expectations as a first-round pick.
Well, you know, everyone wants to see what you got. In reality, also, you want to see what you have against the best players in the world. So it'll take some time, though, to adapt to the speed of the game. But ultimately, it's about going out and competing.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Now, here's McConnell. Ellington defending. Second shot opportunity. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Indiana shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
That's good from Craig. Both free throws good from Craig. Toronto leading by 4. Here's Ellington, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Ellington's got 11 points. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first. Turner with the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Porte. Count it from 12.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Ellington, and right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Now here's Lamb. Playing Brooklyn, he was nearly unstoppable. Turner with the screen for McConnell. Shoots over Achua. A shot by McConnell, no good.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Ellington from outside. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The pass to Craig. He feeds it to Turner. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Luke passes to Ellington. Here's Boucher. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And here is Lamb. Doesn't go that time. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Raptors lead by 7. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about the Raptors here so far in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Here's Barnes. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. We've got Miles Turner, Jeremy Lamb out there with Torrey Craig. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Duarte in a 2-guard. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Here's Duarte. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Brooklyn. Lamb dishes to Turner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Duarte passes to Turner. And a miss there on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Ellington. Shoots over Brogdon. For 3, Van Vliet. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And Turner kicks to Lamb. Turner with a screen on Anunoby. Lamb passes to Turner. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Achua. Toronto leading by 10. Down low, here's Anunoby, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Let's remember this is 6'8" with some hops. OG Anunoby with the dunk.
Here's Duarte. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. It's Brogdon on the wing. And the 3 off target. Toronto, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Van Vliet passes to Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. Drives to the hoop. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
His first personal foul.
And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree, Kevin. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at, trying to balance things out.
The first one falls.
Just for this trip to the line, I'll call him by his full name. Frederick Edmund Van Vliet Sr. Had to get that in there. Now we can just go back to Freddie V.
And Indiana making a change here. Sabonis is checked in, and Toronto also making a switch. Siakam is checked in for Achua. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Pacers trail by 14. It's Brogdon on the wing. He's guarded by Anunoby. Sabonis sets the pick for Brogdon. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Siakam. In Malcolm Brogdon, Doris, we've got a player who's won more than his share of individual accolades.
Right, think about it. In college, he was the first player to win both the ACC Player of the Year and Defensive Player of the Year awards. And then topped it off by winning Rookie of the Year back in 17. Not a bad resume, guys.
And that one misses.
Of course, we all remember that Malcolm Brogdon back in 2016 was a second-round draft pick. You certainly have to wonder, do teams wish they had a redo with this guy?
He hits the second from the line. Toronto with the ball. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Here's Van Vliet. And no good that time. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Lamb passes to Duarte. Craig against Barnes. In the corner, it's Brogdon. Just 5 to shoot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, we are talking about an elite free throw shooter. If you send Malcolm Brogdon to the line, you will pay.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Raptors.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
As something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
And the first one drops. Brogdon hits them both. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Siakam sets a screen for Van Vliet. He takes it in, and the layup falls.
Fred Van Vliet.
Van Vliet's got 11 points.
Well, if you think about Fred Van Vliet's handle and his ability to operate at different speeds, you understand how effective he can be on the drive.
Now, here's Brogdon. He kicks it to Lamb. Now, here's Brogdon. Not a lot of room. Sabonis' screen on Van Vliet. Here's Duarte. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Barnes outside. Here's Van Vliet. And he banks in the layup. 13 points for Fred Van Vliet.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes. Now, here's Brogdon. Ellington defending. And Brogdon, here we go.
Well, Brogdon showing a little verticality. How about that finish?
Van Vliet with it. 17 points in his last outing. Pass to Ellington. And Brogdon comes over to help. Siakam sets a screen for Van Vliet. Over Sabonis. Fred Van Vliet again. Van Vliet's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Sabonis, no good. And it's the Raptors' ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. Siakam's shot is off. Pacers trail by 15. Here's Lamb. They grab their own miss.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Deft touch on the alley-oop.
And that lob came from a mile away, and it was right on the money.
Talk about a long-distance connection. And here are the Pacers now. Now Lamb. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Duarte. Shoots over Van Vliet. The shot no good by Duarte. And it's Barnes with the ball for Toronto. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Van Vliet passes to Ellington. Shoots over Brogdon. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Indiana's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Craig. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Craig's got 5.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
In the corner, it's Ellington. And again, Toronto with the triple.
They've been outstanding from beyond the arc this quarter. Their percentage has been climbing steadily.
Brogdon outside. Lamb finds Sabonis. Here's Duarte. Outside, Lamb. Shoots over Anunoby. No good from Lamb.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Now here's Ellington. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Bounce pass from Sabonis. Now here's Lamb. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Ellington grabs the miss. Ellington's got his 4th rebound in this one. Craig against Barnes. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. Here's Duarte and the pass to Lamb. Craig sets the screen for Lamb. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Duarte. Indiana again missing. Raptors leading by 19. Van Vliet outside. Rebounded by Lamb.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Now here's Lamb. Shoots over Van Vliet. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Van Vliet with it. Defended by Sabonis. Back to Ellington. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
And checking out the numbers for Malcolm Brogdon, he's coming off an excellent season. Last season put up about 21 points a game, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
There's no doubt about that. Great anticipation, excellent peripheral vision. His talents are really shining through.
These teams were last season's best passers, the squads with the most assists in the NBA. Second, the Pacers.
Well, you have to like the way they moved the ball last season. Guys were passing it around unselfishly. That was reflected in their assist totals.
Near the three-point line, it's Van Vliet. And that one hits back iron. Pacers trail by 19. LeVert kicks to McConnell. Pass to Sabonis. 6 to shoot. And there's the call on Precious Achiuwa. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
The Pacers making a switch here. Turner's checked in. To the wing on the left. Pass to LeVert. 6 on the shot clock. They could use a bucket. He gets it in there. LeVert's got his first points of the night.
Boy, that's just about strength right there. Karis LeVert just simply refuses to be denied.
Here's Van Vliet. He's got 15. Passes to Boucher. Here's Mikhailuk. The pass to Watanabe. Boucher, the screen. Goes up at the stripe. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. They host the Spurs after this one. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Warren against Boucher. Turner with a screen on Boucher. And the shot by Warren, no good. Raptors leading by 17. And here is Van Vliet. Pass to Achiuwa. Van Vliet on the wing. He's covered by McConnell. Watanabe, no good. Indiana's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Steps back and shoots. Rebound by the Raptors. Here's Mikhailuk. His last outing, he had 8 points. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Buries it from 3-point range. Van Vliet's got 18 points in the game. Pacers trail by 20. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Outside Warren. Here's LeVert. Turner trying to free himself up, and it's LeVert missing. Here's Toronto. They're on a 16-7 run. And it's Van Vliet, top of the key. From the arc. It's hauled in by Warren. Warren's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. McConnell's scanning the floor. Now here's LeVert. He's guarded closely.
Well, I love the way Karis LeVert is attacking. This guy is a skilled guard with tremendous speed.
There's a minute left to play here in the second quarter. Van Vliet against McConnell. Van Vliet passes to Watanabe. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. And the Raptors lead by 21.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
McConnell against Van Vliet. LeVert with a wide open look. Wide open shot is on the money. And it's 6 points for Karis LeVert.
Boy, there's a fluidity to his jump shot. Karis LeVert coming through for his team in the mid-range.
Toronto leading by 19 points. Van Vliet with it. Got it. Good job in the low post. Van Vliet's got 20 points.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
23 seconds left here in the second. Outside Warren. Back to McConnell. Indiana moving the ball around. Craig, good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
McConnell against Van Vliet. Boucher with a screen on McConnell. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. It's the Raptors up 19. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome. The first half is in the books, so let's check out the top performers for each team.
I mean, who doesn't love a 5-star matchup like this? Both players showing their competitive nature, igniting their teammates' fire with these performances. Expect this level of play to continue in the second half.
And now let's talk about that first half. Everything falling into place for the Toronto Raptors. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Fred Van Vliet has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Raptors leading by 19 points. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So for Toronto right now, inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Van Vliet and Anunoby are your wingmen. And it's Ellington in at the point guard position. So it's the Pacers now after the Raptors pick up 2. Warren against Anunoby. 5 on the clock. Lets it fly. And the shot by Warren, no good.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Plays it up and banks it in. Anunoby's got his second bucket of the game to go.
I'll tell you, at 6'8" with elite athleticism, good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
Sabonis finds LeVert. And he drives in. Banked in off the glass. LeVert's got 8.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Siakam. Karis LeVert making his last shot.
I'll tell you, you love the attitude of Miles Turner. No one is getting off these shots when he's nearby. No one.
Here's Brogdon. Siakam pulls it in. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Raptors. We talk about the best shot blockers in the NBA, Doris. The conversation might start with Miles Turner.
Well, there's no doubt. This guy at 6'11" is so active, moves so well laterally. This guy led the league in blocks. He normally is top 5, and he's got a reputation now around the league. Guys are starting to get a little shy when they hear his footsteps.
Now, here's LeVert. 8 points for him. Van Vliet looking around. Tries again. Siakam's shot is off.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Brogdon kicks to Warren. Sabonis sets the pick for Warren. Cans the 12-footer. 9 points in the game so far.
That's what we call cashing in from the mid-range. T.J. Warren's been there a time or two.
Ellington the pass to Van Vliet. Shoots over Brogdon. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Pacers trail by 21. Brogdon outside. Here's Warren. Good D by Barnes. The Raptors have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Connects from 3-point range. Van Vliet's got 23.
Rise and fire in the catch and shoot. Fred Van Vliet ready and willing.
For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Brogdon kicks to LeVert. Brogdon a screen on Van Vliet. To the paint. And there's Sabonis. That's good on the assist by LeVert. 8 points for Sabonis.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Ellington on his 15th shot attempt. He makes his 9th basket. Shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
And obviously from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Now, here's Brogdon. He's got 5. Out left to the wing. Clock at 6. Sabonis. Toronto grabs the miss. Barnes has got 8 rebounds in this game. Dishes to Ellington. Inside. Stolen by Warren. Brogdon with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Siakam against Brogdon. 5 to shoot. Now, here's Warren. Not a lot of room. Misses the J after tricking the D with the nifty pass fake. Anunoby against Turner. Anunoby a screen on Sabonis. Barnes. Again, Toronto.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now, here's Brogdon. From deep. Fred Van Vliet grabs the miss.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
The second chance effort. The shot's good from Ellington. Ellington's got 24. And Indiana shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. Brogdon outside. Sabonis sets the pick for Warren. Back to Brogdon. Spins. It's over Ellington, and he can't stop this drought. Another miss. For Toronto, they've gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Screen by Siakam. Here's Van Vliet, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Van Vliet's got 5 points now in the quarter. Pacers shooting a low 30% mark from the field. And the Pacers call time here.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Your base mates.
And looking now at some numbers for Sabonis. Coming off a terrific season. Averaged about 20 points a game, 12 rebounds, and 6 assists. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch, someone the other players look up to.
And Turner kicks to Lamb. Turner with a screen on Anunoby. And Lamb, here we go. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Ellington the pass to Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. Boucher. And the dunk by Boucher.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. And so it's Lamb with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Pass to McConnell. Back to Lamb. Up top, Sabonis. Boucher defending. With the shot. The shot by McConnell, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
No good. Shot missing. So Indiana will take it the other way. Passes it to Sabonis. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. And a chance now to look at the schedule coming up for the Toronto Raptors. On Monday, they're off to New York to face the Knicks. Then on Wednesday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Washington Wizards. Raptors shooting a stellar 60% since the halftime break. Turner against Siakam. Mikhailuk can't get it to go. Pacers shooting 31% here in the third. Offensively, they are looking bleak. Now, here's McConnell. Ellington defending. Here's Duarte. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got 3 assists in the game. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Now Ellington, 24 points for him. Here's Anunoby. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
McConnell passes to Duarte. Anunoby against Lamb. And there's the pass to Duarte. And the Pacers another 3.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Toronto shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. 3 on the clock. 11 feet away. No good from Lamb.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Back to Ellington. To the middle. Here's Siakam. It's rebounded by Indiana. Sabonis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Down low. Here's McConnell. Toronto grabs the miss.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Anunoby, good.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
Timeout called the Pacers.
And guys, aggressive in creating his own shots, but thus far they have not been falling. Probably a good time to try and devote some of that energy to getting others involved.
It's Pacer time. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on to give up for your face mates.
Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Turner. Raptors also changing it up. Achua comes in for Pascal Siakam. Watanabe's in for OG Anunoby. Raptors on defense. Sabonis sets the pick for McConnell. Here he goes. Ellington grabs the miss. Ellington's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Wow, this defense is blanking him down the stretch, and that's certainly hurting his team's chances.
There's the foul. It's on Jeremy Lamb.
That's his first personal foul.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Here's Watanabe, covered by Lamb. 4 on the clock. Ellington from outside.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Shoots from 14. Duarte's shot good. Duarte's got 10 points.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Here's Mikhailuk. Driving the lane, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play. Oh, a nice defensive play. Alter the shot, then stay right there to clean up the glass.
Pass to Watanabe. And he lobs it up toward the rim. A shot by Ellington, no good.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Now here's Lamb. Craig, good.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
1:11 left in the third quarter of the game. Mikhailuk passes to Ellington. Here's Mikhailuk. Bangs home the trifecta. Mikhailuk's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Pass to Duarte. Screen by Sabonis. Second shot opportunity. The shot no good by Duarte. Toronto's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there. And really a tough break for the D.
Goga Bitadze's checked in for Indiana. Here's Mikhailuk. Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Boucher's shot is off. Indiana's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. The shot no good by Duarte. Pass to Mikhailu. Boucher with a screen on McConnell. Here's Watanabe. Nailed from three-point land. Watanabe's got his second bucket tonight. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. The Raptors out in front as they end the third quarter with a 13-4 run. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The Pacers shooting just 31% in the game. They've got Torrey Craig. And it's Bitadze in at the 5 down low. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Now, here's Craig. To the paint, Bitadze, the pass to Holiday. From outside, off the mark. After shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. There's the pass to Watanabe. The dynamic rank between players and officials is always interesting, with some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor. And we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
Here is Flynn, following the score by Indiana. Pass to Achua. Back to Flynn. Goes up to the stripe, and that one comes up a bit short. And it's the Pacers with the ball. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Craig passes to LeVert. Into the lane. It's hauled in by Achua. Now here's Flynn. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Pass to Brissett. Back to LeVert. Some nice passing here by Indiana. The shot's good.
This guy is such a good all-around player. Karis LeVert sharpening his court awareness and finding his open teammates.
The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Barnes outside, 13 feet away. And again, it's Toronto converting.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Here's Bitadze, pulls it up. Craig can't get it to go. Here's Watanabe. That's tipped, stolen by LeVert. Now, here's Craig. He's guarded closely. Passes it to Bitadze. It's hauled in by Watanabe. Watanabe's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Toronto turns it over again. Some changes for Indiana. Jackson comes in for Goga Bitadze. It's T.J. Warren in for Torrey Craig. And so LeVert will bring it up for Indiana. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. And here's Holiday. Just 5 to shoot. Warren kicks to Jackson. No good on the three.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Now the pass to Barnes. All right, Greg, I'm going to put you on the spot. Who do you think right now has the best backcourt in the NBA?
Oh, my goodness. I mean, so many terrific backcourts to choose from. You know, Phoenix has got to be in that conversation with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. But I'll tell you what, with the Splash Brothers healthy and back at it, it's just hard to beat that combination.
Holiday. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Watanabe's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Flynn. Lets it go from deep, and he's good on the 3 ball. Flynn's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
LeVert against Flynn. Holiday surveying the floor. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Now here's Barnes, and stolen by Barnes. And it goes down 2 points.
I'll tell you, you have got to have a short memory. You put a poor first half behind you, and you get to work here in the second.
Warren with the ball. And stolen by Barnes. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And just willing to take chances defensively pays off in a transition basket.
That is quick defense to offense. These guys such terrific athletes. You can't let your guard down.
So it's the Pacers now after the Raptors pick up 2. Now here's Warren. D right on him. Jackson passes to LeVert. Just 5 on the clock. Over Flynn. Connects on the open J. And that's 12 points for Caris LeVert.
Caris LeVert, great confidence in his ability to get off the dribble drive and make things happen.
The Raptors have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Right wing. Fires the 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Greg. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path, and I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, you know, for the environment, for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't into college, aren't into school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft, and that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players.
Boy, at some point you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made one basket in this period.
Now here's Flynn. No good there. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Indiana's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Here's LeVert. Shoots over Achua. That's tipped, and they'll keep possession. Jackson setting the pick here for Holiday. From past the arc. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Well, this guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Great player movement is always a constant in the NBA. But with more players on the move every year, the power balance can shift in the blink of an eye.
And we've seen it with the Lakers, right? Just a few years ago. The Nets and a few others. Not everyone, though, loves it. But it sure keeps things interesting.
First free throw is good. And for top high schoolers, Doris, who want to make a salary instead of going to college, there are now quite a few options.
There are, Kevin, and I love it because to me, this is a free market system. So whether you're going overseas, you have the Ignite franchise in the G League. And listen, there may be more options to come, and I think that's a great thing.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And so LeVert will bring it up for Indiana. Lamb, that's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. LeVert's got 4 assists now tonight. Toronto, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Van Vliet against LeVert. Now here's Van Vliet. Tight defense on him. Clock at 4. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Turner. And they recover it. Here's Lamb. The baseline jumper goes down. Lamb's got 4 points this quarter.
The defense making it way too easy for him on that jump shot. He'll take that all night.
Watanabe passes to Van Vliet. Sinks the three-pointer. Van Vliet's got 28 points for the game.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc. 2 in each half, making an impact.
Here's LeVert. Pass to Craig. On the wing, Lamb. Passes it to LeVert. Craig with a screen on Barnes. Let's go. And it's LeVert missing. Toronto's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. The pass to Mikhailuk. Kicks it to Barnes. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Now LeVert. You know, Doris, the debate about what makes someone an MVP is always interesting. In your mind, and you're a voter, what are the qualities of an MVP-worthy player?
You know, Kevin, one of the things that fascinated me about the most recent MVP selection was some of the slander sent at Nikola Jokic. And I think it had everything to do with him not passing the eye test. And by that, I mean he didn't have eye-popping athleticism. But he was my runaway choice for MVP because he is so highly skilled and he is so valuable to what they do on the offensive end of the floor. He has vision. He has the ability to score the basketball in the paint and outside the paint. He can manipulate defenses because of his high basketball IQ. It was such a fascinating conversation, and what a worthy MVP for Nikola Jokic.
Now here's LeVert following the miss by Fred VanVleet. The 3 from Warren. The Pacers getting another chance here. Shots good by Turner.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Raptors.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for the franchise.
Well, you couldn't help but notice how well this guy protected the rim. There was an intimidation factor thanks to his defense. No easy shots in his neighborhood tonight.
Now here's Lamb. Right side Warren. On the wing, Lamb covered by Barnes, and Turner kicks to Warren. Looking to end his cold spell. It's rebounded by Mikhailuk. Pass to Van Vliet. 27 seconds left in the fourth. The dunk by Achua.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Here's Lamb. The Raptors getting the bucket. Turner dishes to Lamb. Indiana moving the ball around. Turner with a screen for LeVert. Shoots over Achua. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Olden, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now our New Balance Player of the Game, the franchise.